There are new safety concerns tonight about driverless cars that are on the road here in Austin. Federal regulators are looking into whether Waymo's self-driving technology is actually causing crashes. That's after nearly 24 incidents across several cities. Fox 7 Austin's John Krinjak live downtown with more on this tonight. John.
Yeah, Mike, Waymo is currently road testing its cars in Austin as it prepares to launch its ride-hailing service here. But tonight, many are wondering if these new safety questions could put the brakes on that. Is flawed technology behind a series of crashes involving self-driving Waymo cars. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration now investigating that very question as the driverless ride-hailing service gets ready to go live in Austin later this year. Since March, they've been doing test drives here with Waymo employees inside, but no one behind the wheel.
It's really not surprising that people are apprehensive about their safety when it comes to self-driving cars.
The investigation is focused specifically on about 450 cars equipped with Waymo's fifth-generation automated driving system after nearly 24 mishaps in L.A., San Francisco, and Phoenix, where Waymo currently operates. In the probe, which began last Monday, NHTSA is looking at a total of 22 incidents, including 17 crashes or fires. No one was hurt or killed. Notably, none of the Waymo cars collided with other moving vehicles, but they did crash into all sorts of other things like chains, gates, and parked cars. Some cars disobeying traffic lights, entering construction zones, even driving on the wrong side of the road with cars coming.
I think we have a lot of work to do to understand, is it the sensors, is it the algorithms, was it the human error? There's really a lot more questions than answers right now.
NHTSA will investigate the driving system and look for any patterns, but notably this is not a recall and may not change Waymo's plans here in Austin, especially with competitor Cruise expected to resume its self-driving car service soon. Cruise paused Austin operations in October following a crash and several social media videos showing the cars misbehaving.
After 10 years and $100 billion invested across the board, a lot of these companies just don't have a lot to show for this technology yet.
A survey by AAA found 66% of drivers were fearful of driverless cars, with 25% expressing uncertainty and just 9% saying they trust the technology.
That's a big number, and it's actually increased over the last few years instead of decreased, even though technology has advanced.
Tonight, a Waymo spokesperson saying in a statement, quote, "At Waymo, we currently serve over 50,000 weekly trips for our riders in some of the most challenging and complex environments. We are proud of our performance and safety record. NHTSA plays a very important role in road safety, and we will continue to work with them as part of our mission to become the world's most trusted driver." Now, in that statement, Waymo did not address its plans in Austin. It is still not clarified a date as to when exactly they would start their rideshare service here. We're live downtown. I'm John Krinjak, Fox 7 Austin News.